So we're gonna skip ahead. You guys can figure out your wrist stuff. All right.
CMC thumb flexion.
Okay. So our CMC thumb flexion, we're gonna be using the triquetrum. No, we're gonna be using the ventral surface of the CMC joint, which is between the triquetrum and the first metacarpal. We're going to be using the stationary arm is one of two. It can either be the midline of the radius with reference to the radiostyloid process, or it can be an imaginary line that's parallel to a line between the radius and the radial and ulnar styloid process. Our moving arm is going to be along the ventral surface of the first metacarpal, right? And so we would take a measurement or so. Flexion or extension?
Flexion.
All right, so flexion, AAOS standard should be 15 degrees.
Yeah.
All right, I can go into extension so I can establish your 0, right? Stabilizing the wrist here, we're going to go into flexion. And I shouldn't have done it a second time, but whatever. Or we should be feeling a soft infill here, right? Because all the thenar and hypothenar muscles are connected. And I would guesstimate that is, I'll call it 15 degrees, but this is the one you have to do math on because it's not going to line up to 0. So you're going to take whatever you start at, move the metacarpal, and then take that measurement there, subtract it by whatever you started with. Right? Extension is the same thing, but now we're going out, away, into extension, and that should AAOS standard should be 20 degrees, 15, 20.